Morning, everybody. Grandpa Doss Farms, how are you? Help me think back. When was the last time I flew solo, taking y'all around to feed the animals? It's probably been, let's see, Matt started helping me about 8 months ago, I think. The reason I'm flying solo today, yesterday, just like last week, the day that we were actually supposed to film, it rained. It rained yesterday afternoon. I mean, right at the peak about feeding time. I said, son, there's no sense in coming over. We just get soaking wet. So I said, I'll just take the reins in the morning and, let's see if I forgot how to ride that bicycle or not, Feels a little different, but it's just you and me, okay? So we get this done, feed everybody. Come on, kids. Hi, girls. Come on. Come on, stretch them wings. Stretch them out. Hey, Mags. I know. Good morning. That's Magneto. That's our AM Samani. He's our all black chicken. He is black feathered. His meat is black. His feet are black. Everything about him. That's what an AM Samani is known for. And he's our resident big man rooster right there. Atta boy, he ain't bashful. But thank you everybody for coming along. Those of you that are new, some of you have watched Chad and Kyle and Chad and Ray, Kyle and Shannon and Matt, and you watch Case. They all have channels. We're all the Doss family. And we just appreciate the heck out of y'all coming along. Now, I'm a little bit later than I normally am because, just the rain, I forgot. The rain gets up on here and falls down on me. I forgot. But normally I'm out here a little before dark and the birds are still all in here. But look at here, they still are. They're still in here. Hi, girls. Huh? Everybody have a little, good morning. Hi. Stretch them. Come on, did I wake you up? Everybody else out here getting ready to eat. We'll get them fed here. Let's get them fed. Thank y'all. Appreciate you so much. Now, if y'all watch me, you know that Grandma edits my videos, right? And I have been this way since Grandma will tell you forever. My brain gets going faster than my mouth, and then sometimes I get a little sidetracked and I will jump from one thing to the next. But I'll try to stay focused today. Again, we're just me and you out here today. And I'm looking forward to it, so let's get her going. You all know, most of you know what's in here. We got wormies in here. Yeah, we got wormies. And before we give everybody wormies, what do we got to do? We got to do that wormy dance. We do. It's like 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. I had to wait because it's cloudy, folks. The sun is hiding this morning, so I wanted to make sure it was light enough so everybody could see what we were doing, so I kind of waited, so they're all a little bit impatient. But let's do the wormy dance, girls. You want to? Huh? What you think? Huh, Lucille? Anybody want to dance? Huh, Laverne? Come on. Well, I don't listen. That's never stopped me before. Okay, you ready? A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, go. Da 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 da. Ta-da! There's a wormy dance. There we go. That's what we do here. Here, come on, girls. Come on. Come on. Listen, I got a lady that supplies us with all our wormies, folks, and she has for months. I've got other folks who supply us with a couple of things. They don't have to do this. And I have always told everybody, me and Grandma and I, my English teacher would be so proud of me, we can do these things ourselves. But we have some generous folks out there, very generous folks that just never cease to amaze me, the generosity, okay? But just so y'all know, we never ask for anything on our channel, okay? We can be self-sufficient. And, I want to kind of set that straight. I had a couple of comments on the last video we did, or two. I'm not going to go into great detail, but we've never asked for a dime. We've never asked anybody to send us anything. And those of you that do send us things in the mail, gifts, whatever it is, you all know the truth, right? And that's all that matters. And anybody else that says any different, well, guess what? You're not watching our channel anymore. Okay, since I'm by myself, y'all may just get a whole lot of preaching today. You know what? I mean, it could be just pent up because now that I'm solo and I get to have the floor. So we might, there's no telling what you're liable to hear. It could be a 2-hour video, girls, huh? I don't know. We may just hang out with the birds forever. How are you? Folks, these birds here, some of them here, Magneto, Lucille, Ginger, they're about half our birds. Somebody was asking how old they are. In January, see, Chad sent it to me. I got these birds from Chad. Chad sent it to me, and some birds will be 4 years old in January, some birds of 2024, some birds will be 4 years old in March. So let's just call them all almost 4 years old, okay? Now you do have, see, there's Farah. Okay, and here's Magneto. Now that's Magneto's son right here. Okay, that is, we thought he was a girl. That was Sassy's little girl initially. And we thought he was a girl. Well, then one day he crowed. It crowed. So it's no longer a girl, but we didn't change it from Sassy Girl. We just changed it to Boy Sassy, and his nickname is BS. So that's BS right there. That's his daddy. And look at the resemblance, folks. See that tail? Look at his, look at his tail. Now his markings are a little different, but he is a spitting image other than color of his dad. So he is part AM Somani. That's Sophia, she's a new bird. These are the older birds right here, but we got several new birds. The new birds will be a year old. They were hatched, I always remember, by the Ides of March. So around the 15th of March, 2024, they'll be a year old, okay? So that kind of catches you up on the bird's age. Just some of you were asking about that. 2 roosters. Well, we actually have 3 roosters. We have a little one. It's Cowboy's little boy from Chad. He don't say much. He kind of keeps quiet and hangs out over here with Chick Norris, the little girl. And that's kind of funny because he don't want to get with them big boys, that's for sure. Two roosters. In theory, or by the book, you can have a rooster for every 10 hens. And that's kind of where it works out here. They do get along most of the time, but yes, there's sometimes that, you know, BS gets a little full of himself and he wants to test daddy, or he wants to get on one of these ladies, and it doesn't go real well, but nobody's hurting anybody. I want to keep BS around because a bird, usually in captivity, I say captivity, a chicken that maybe doesn't get to roam around, maybe is a little more prone not to get taken by predators, could go 6 to 10 years. I'm hoping that, you know, I don't, you know, if something happened to Magneto, you know, BS would be here. He's 4 years younger, essentially 3 years younger, and that would, you know, he would take Magneto's place. So I've said this before, I'm trying to keep BS around. So I'm trying to do everything I can to kind of keep them, you know, they've got a lot of room here. They have a lot of room to stay away from one another. And so far it's working out. It's not perfect, but it's working out. It seems to me that I've observed that BS kind of has his ladies, actually the newer ones, and then Magneto has his. I know if you're here 7 days a week, all day, you see it. You see it. Trust me. It's a weird dynamic, but okay. You know, it's like, hey, these are mine, those are yours. You know, you try to get mine, I'm going to smack you around, and it's crazy. I'm sure some of you experience. Uh-oh, we got somebody here pitching a fit. Hold on a second. What a girl. Here, Sam. You okay? Uh-oh, they're going to. Somebody, maybe it's a little early to lay an egg. I don't know. Last video that Matt and I did, I showed you that Delilah had gotten out again. Well, she got out since we clipped her wings on the right side. She's gotten out about three times. Not every day. I'm trying not to have to clip the other side. So I'm just kind of waiting to see how often. Hopefully she'll kind of curtail that. I'm not going to clip her wings until I absolutely have to, or anybody else's. Now, I did put out a little video where Farah, the light gray one, she got out. I know how she gets out too. She flies, gets on top of the run in the corner, and then jumps over. She doesn't fly out of the side, you know, but she doesn't do that a lot. I'm trying to give everybody the benefit of the doubt before I clip their wings. Folks did say, look, if you clip their wings, they can still jump up and get to the roost. So that won't be a concern. I'll clip them if I need to. So I can certainly do that. This is Miss Kitty. This is Mama. Hi, Mama. Hi, Miss Kitty. How are you? Did you have a good night last night? And who's that behind you? Oh, that's Baby. This is Mama's baby right here. We call her Baby. Hi, Baby. Hi, honey. Oh, you know what? Did I not feed you this morning? I didn't. Hang on, folks. I'll be right back. Let me go get their food. I guess y'all can come with me. This is where the kitty cats stay, right here. Now, I'll tell you something else, folks. I got these 2 kitty cats, but we've got some wild cats running around here, right? I feed 4 cats. I feed 2 that come in every night. I got a black one with white feet. He comes in. He, I don't know. Then I got a gray and white one that's been coming in for a long time, and I have a suspicion that was probably Daddy to this little kitty here. So yeah, and I leave the garage door up, about, 4 inches, 5? That way these 2 can kind of come and go. Well, that also allows the other cats to come in. You know, I'll be honest with you, I don't mind feeding them. It's okay. They don't stick around. Heck, they may come in and kill a mouse or 2 or a mole or something out there in the yard. So it's all right. I'll go ahead and feed them. I don't want to keep them from coming in, so it's all good. Now, I will tell you this, leaving this open like this, as you well know, I've got about 4 possum that I've had to relocate. You know, that's just part of it, but don't let that go. So yeah, this is Baby, and that's Mama. Stars of the show, for sure. They're cuddlers. You all see Mama. She likes a lot of lap time, and babies begin to get more and more friendly. And at night, Grandma bought this. This is where they stay. Mama will get down in here. If it's really cold, they both get down here. I call that the hammock. This is the crow's nest. This is where Baby likes to lay. They don't get too much in the high one. They don't get in there, which I don't know why. That looks nice and warm and toasty. But they got a choice here. They can do anything they want. I got a camera that sits right here, records everything that goes on right here. I look at that every day, every night, and it picks up if somebody comes in and eats. It records it, takes a still shot, so I see who comes and goes. And if I see a possum in there, we will take the appropriate action because I do not want to feed possum. Okay. Something some of you probably already noticed, and you're going to ask me. I'm 65 years old, just turned 65. From the time I was 8, 9, 10 years old, I mean, I don't know when it started. As a child, you know, back in the 60s, being out in the sun was nothing more than being out in the sun. There was no warnings about ultraviolet rays and how bad the sun is for you and so forth. And we ran around as kids without shirts on 24/7, barefooted, shorts, cutoffs. It didn't make any difference. I did that up through my teenage years. I've carried that through my entire adult life. And many, many times I've had sunburns and blisters and so forth. And, you know, I never heeded those warning signs until the last 5 years maybe. But, you know, even then, I think most of you that have watched me only see me wear a hat maybe the last couple of years. My dermatologist, who I go and see twice a year, said, Mr. Doss, Ralphie boy, you got to start doing this, okay? She said, you are reaping. This was just, I went last week. She said, and I've heard this from her before, she said, you are reaping what you have sown since you were a little kid. And she said, you know, there's nothing, you can't reverse it. But she said, keep wearing a hat, sunscreen. And I caution all of you right now, do that. Some of us are my age and older. We know we're past that. Those of you who are younger, wear a hat, put some sunscreen on. That doesn't mean stay out of the sun completely. But you know, when I'm out here in the summertime and y'all see me, you know that I unless I'm filming, I don't wear a shirt. I still don't. But I do wear a wide brim hat, and that helps a lot. You know, I put some on my shoulders. Why am I saying all this kind of stuff? Because, okay, right here, folks, okay, right here, you can see I've had, you know, she has treated a couple of spots, and I don't mean to be gross, and I know, I'm just saying, somebody's going to ask. I'd ask. Don't look at me, I'm hideous. But that is the reality of not taking care of your skin when you're younger, okay? So now I have to do things, and I go to her twice a year. So that's why you're seeing what you're seeing. I just wanted to put that out there. I'm trying not to focus on it, but yeah. Take care of your skin, ladies and gentlemen. And I just grew up that way, and I've just never grown out of it, you know. And I've been preached to until finally I just thought, man, I better start taking care of it, you know. But again, for me, it's a little bit late to go backwards. So all I can do is take care of myself forward. So, all right, that's enough of that. That's probably too much information, but you know, the reality of it is that's what's going on. Okay, let's get in here and take care of puppies. Hi, kids. Oh, and we're muddy. Have we been wrestling or what? Look at your back, Rev, honey. It's all muddy. Grandma sees that, you know what? She'll throw you in the shower. Now, the big deal in the last few videos, as y'all know, we got a little eating issue going on. However, let me tell you. All right, put this in here. I'll put this in here. All right, now, here's what I've been doing, because they still, it hasn't been a major problem, but I'll put one here. Let me show you what I do. Let's see what happens. I'm just going to let you all observe. She was the one not letting him eat. Now, he is the one kind of controlling the situation. Now, see, her food's over here. All right, but he will go ahead and eat now. It is a complete role reversal the last week. Now watch, look at here. Come on, sissy. Come on, honey. Let's go, baby. Come on, sissy. There we go. Eat your breakfast. Go ahead. You can eat. Come on. So he goes ahead and eats now. Now, she doesn't want to eat. She will eventually. Now, I left food in here for him last night. It could be she's just not real hungry. But see what she does? I don't know if she's waiting on him out of respect. I don't think so, because I know that they'll eat at the same time. But this is what happens. Now, they have been very good at there's no fighting, really. There's no fighting. I personally, to be honest with you, felt inside that they would work this out, because it never got super bitter. See that? I felt like they would work it out. Now, if I leave right now, when I go down to the goats and pigs, they'll follow me. I'm just kind of hanging out now so y'all can see what they're doing. But see, he's going ahead and eating. Grandma gives me water. She bought the, hang on. You know what? There's water in there. I don't need that. And I fill those two things up with water. Grandma's kind of been wanting to do that, so we're kind of trying that. Because it seems like right after they eat, they immediately start drinking water, so that way they don't have to go out here. But see, look at her, see her face. It's like, I'm not sure. Sissy, you need to eat. Come on, baby. You want to eat, sissy? Come here. Let's eat. Huh? Now, again, they had food last night, actually about this much, so they could have snacked on that through the night. And P-Dub and Fox, P-Dub has not been getting in here. They don't let him in here. Generally what happens, to be honest with you, when they get done eating, she comes over, takes her paw, and she knocks these feeders down and spills the water, spills the food, and then they'll eat it off the floor. I know, and you and I both know, we had an issue with Smokey way back when, and y'all go, hey, you got to get that feed up for large breed dogs so they don't have to bend down. It's not good for their digestive system. It causes stomach issues and all that. But when he knock it on the ground, what do you want me to do? I can't come out and pick it up every time. Yeah. See, everybody good here? Now see there? Everybody's good. They're not, they seem to be handling okay, and she'll eat here in a little bit. Let's go down now and feed the goats. Look at here, hold on. Look at this. Look at this right here. Hang on a second, folks, you got to see this. Now, when I came out here, what did she do? Look, that's her at the food dish. You see their tails wagging? That ain't a sign of violence. Let's see what she does. He's gonna let her eat it for now. But see, look at here. He goes over there and he eats that. Okay? And she eats that. Now, I don't know why that is. He's probably not super hungry, but why do I care which bowl they eat at? Why? That's okay right there. Why would I make a separate pen? Why would I do anything different right now if that's working out? Yeah, it may go against everything and doesn't fly in the face of reason, or flies in the face of reason, or flies around the world, or flies everywhere. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. We're okay with that. Okay, so trust me, we're okay with the two dogs and the feed and everything right now. Alrighty. Oh, did I forget your treats, puppies? No, are they in here? Hang on, which pocket? I got too many pockets. Here, I think do I hear them in here? Hang on a minute. I know, you're being patient, very patient. There we go. Oh, now, why do I give them these in the morning, folks? These are pill pockets. I actually break one in half. I was giving Riley her Rimadol in pill pockets. Of course, I had to give Revel one too, just because that's what you do. And I don't give her Rimadol anymore. She's been doing great. I just kind of keep that going in case I do have to give them something, you know, and so they kind of expect it. But I tear those pill pockets in two. There's no medicine in them, and that's just kind of a little Morintia high bow. Well, I love you. All right, let's go feed pigs, and they'll come back in. Well, that's why I give them. That's why you see me give them those. There's nothing in there. It's just something they expect, and you know. What? See that? Hang on. I said neighbor got the neighbor got that dog. Yeah. See, what is it? What is it? Are you getting them? There you go. There you go. Don't mess around. Girls, you've been very patient. And oh, Strawhead, look at that. Oh my goodness. I know it. It'll be worth it. Yes, it will. Now I think we're overdue to weigh the piggies. I think probably Grandma, that may be. You'll see this video on Sunday. Monday night's video will probably have the weigh-in if the weather permitting and Grandma can get out here, because this, I don't know how good it's going to be for it to film in with Grandma out here. We'll find out. Somebody said she thought they weren't sure if they'd lost more weight or not. I don't know. Even if they stayed the same through the winter, I think that's okay, don't you? I am giving them a little more of the alfalfa and Timothy grass pellets. I am doing that, and I don't think that would cause them to gain a tremendous amount of fat weight, because that's not shouldn't be fattening. I guess I need to look that up. It'd be like them eating grass and stuff. Do they gain weight on the grass? Is that a dumb question? I don't know. I need to look that up. I want to make sure. Now, y'all remember last time I stepped in here and I didn't have the feed, but oh my goodness, I went down like a sack of rocks, man. See there? Easy now, guys, girls. Hey, I got to get a foot positioned to where I kind of block them, or they will just tear me up. It's okay. I understand it. It's okay. It don't scare me. Honey, you got to get your food over there. They're so strong if I'm not careful. I have no doubt they would just snap my leg in two, if they come up against me on the bottom of my leg. Yeah, they look really good. They look good. Look good. Olivia. Yeah, I want to make sure that giving them Timothy grass and pellets. Timothy grass and alfalfa hay is not... Oh, now see what happened. See what happened. Well, just eat it off the ground, honey. I'm sorry. Your sister knocked it over. And you're still... yeah, I'll just take... Yeah, I'm not going to pick that back up. Just eat it off the ground. Find that, Bella. Doggone it. You guys. Yeah, honey, you're looking for... I know. Now you're looking for a bowl and it ain't there. Here, come here. Right here. It's on the ground. Here, honey. Here. Eat it on the ground. Here. There we go, Olivia. Find it right there. They're not used to eating off the ground, but they'll have to make it work. Oh, I know it. I know, last but not least. I know. Come on. Now look, some of you said, see how big he is? Said he's getting really big. P-Dub is like that. P-Dub has always been slimmer than he is. Now, I can tell you right now, he didn't eat hay all night long, but he will eat some today. He'll eat leaves, and he will balloon back out some. It happens. It's just the way it is. Somebody said, oh, I think that goat's bloated. What's wrong with Fox? There ain't nothing. There ain't nothing. Nothing wrong with Fox. Come here, guys. Come on in. Come on, buddy. P-Dub, come on. Come on, you want to eat? Let's go. What you doing? Come on. I got your food. Come on, guys. They're probably wondering who I'm talking to. Come on, P-Dub, honey. P-Dub, come on, buddy. What's the matter? Come on, Bubba. Come on, Bubba. It's okay. What's the problem? Do I need to move? No, not you guys. No, P-Dub. I want P-Dub in there. Come on, Bubba. Now, y'all remember what I used to give them, right? This is their pellet stuff. That is half a cup, all right? That is all they get twice a day, all right? That's 1 cup of feed. That 1 cup of grain is not making them heavy. It is not putting weight on them. You can sit there and tell me all day long, and I know some of you probably will, and I don't care. That ain't hurting them a bit. I give them, no, you're done already. I give them their ammonium chloride. They get the minerals once a day in the afternoon. The rest of the time, it's Bermuda hay, and it's leaves, whatever they can find naturally. That's it. They don't get anything else. That's it. I do give them a little bit of this licorice stuff in the afternoon, but it's got some, you guys are done? Yeah. It has some stuff into minerals and all that for them. So all they get. So if anybody says, oh, you're fattening up your goats, no, that's just a fox. I mean, I don't know how to cut it back. I think even if I cut back grain, he's still going to look that way. Sorry. Somebody said, it's funny. I'll tell you what I was doing. I was reading, this is kind of funny. I try to read some of the comments before I come out, you know, questions, things like that, kind of stay fresh on my mind. I mean, I could carry around a notebook, but that would look kind of silly. So I try to remember things. Somebody says, Grandpa, why do you always think you're right? You know, she said, what'd you say, lighten up? Or, oh, have an open mind, she said. Why do you always think you're right? I just went because I am. I am right most of the time. Oh, come on, I'm kidding. Come on, I'm kidding. You know, how could I be right about these animals when I've only been doing this about 3.5 years? How could I be right about everything? I don't even have the experience it takes to do everything right here, folks. So how could I be right? There is nothing I can tell you. Well, that is not true. There are some absolutes that I could tell you about the animals now that I've learned. But had it not been for you and experience and Chad, you know, about animals and so forth and other channels, my goodness, you can't be right. And, you know, just because I have a method for doing something and I tell you I'm going to try it, doesn't make it right. That just means there's probably 100 different ways to do it. And I'm going to do it this way first. If that doesn't work, I will do it differently. And you all that have watched me a long time know darn good and well, I am open-minded and I will try things. And told you, look, I was wrong. It's like, I'll give you a perfect example. I told y'all that I was never going to clip a bird's wings. Ain't going to do it. Never happened. I didn't like the idea. I didn't want to do it. I thought it would hurt them. It'd make them unsafe. What did I do the last couple? What did I do? Video before last or last? Yeah. What did I do? Did I not clip a bird's wings? I absolutely did. I think sometimes we need to listen a little bit, you know, listen up to what I'm saying. Yeah, I changed my mind a bunch. I feel better now. I feel better. This is what happens. It's like going to Walmart when you're hungry. Don't ever do that when you're hungry. You know, when you just buy everything. This is what happens when you turn me loose by myself, and I haven't been by myself in a long time. It's just you and me, and we have a chance to talk. Somebody asked the other day, do the dogs get the zoomies? They never see them run around. Okay, well, this is what happens after they eat, and they do this for hours. That's also why they are muddy right now, because somebody ends up on their back. Now I realize that she's on the bottom, but that will change. And I tell you, that's two big old dogs right there. Here we go. You got zoomies. They may pay more attention to me, but look at that. Whoa! Oh man, that's like the WWE. Yeah, pick up a chair, slam it on her, slam it on him. Yeah, look at the goats. We see this all the time. Duh. This is their version of the zoomies. Uh-oh, here it comes. Whoa. Now he's on the, now see, she turns it around on him. Now he goes down. Those faces. Oh my God, chewing on his leg. Look at them teeth. Oh my goodness. That's what they do. Right off the bat, I know this is a long video, okay? This is what happens when I go by myself. I told him it's like send me to Walmart when I'm hungry. Yeah. It's not gonna go well. So I told Grandma, because we got how much raw footage? When I say raw footage, that means unedited, right?
An hour and 19 minutes.
An hour and 19 minutes. You know, they would probably listen to me for an hour and 19 minutes.
And he wonders why it takes me all day and some to edit. Because I still have to watch an hour and 19 minutes of it.
Right, then you edit it, and then you edit again, and edit. And that doesn't even count our rock and talk right now.
No, it does not.
Yeah, So be prepared. This could be a little bit longer video, and that's just how it is, because I said a lot of great things down there. It's going to be hard to pick, but I had fun. We had a good time, didn't we? They helped. It was good. It was very good. A lot of stuff going on. Hey, we got our tree finished. They're going to want to see it. Hang on, just a second. There we go. That does look. Here, let me back up. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty good. And actually, you ordered more.
I haven't yet, but I'm going to. I found the very same brand, or, you know, they're not the exact ornaments, because we got those, 4 or 5 years ago, but they're the same ornaments, they match, and I'm excited about it, so I'm just going to order them.
Oh, well, so goody. We get to hang more next year. But it only took 2 weeks to get them up. But it does look good. You did a good job. I'm just giving
I'm behind this year.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
A lot of that had to do with the kids and the fire and all that, because usually by Thanksgiving, I have most of my presents in, and, you know, I hope they didn't see the table, but that's just what came in the last couple of days. And, you know, I have a lot of Christmas sweatshirts and stuff, but I can't get into the spare bedroom closet because everything that was on the table is in front of the closet doors. So
oh yeah, I got it.
Yeah, I stacked everything in there when the
Right.
kids were coming for pictures.
No, that's right. I had mentioned early in this video about a couple of things I want to talk about. Number one, it's kind of been on my mind and on my heart that, now bear with me in this, you know, I tried to explain, you know, where my mind goes and where I can rumble. But sometimes, like we talk about the raw footage, you talk about the editing, and I can get caught up in the logistics of making a video, right? And even though we talk about how meaningful it is to get all the great comments and all of the, you know, the prayers and the blessings we get from everybody, sometimes I get caught up in that. You know I can.
I do.
You know, I want to put out a really good video, so I'm always sometimes planning ahead and thinking about, okay, what am I going to do today? And still kind of just naturally letting things happen. And that's just what I do. But all throughout the year we get cards, but in particularly this time of year. So I came in and I was opening up some of the Christmas cards that y'all have. And by the way, I go to the post office box a couple times a week. I'm due to go. I'll go tomorrow. So if there's anything that somebody has sent us some stuff and said, hey, it's down there waiting. So today is Sunday. You're seeing this video tonight. So I'll go down tomorrow and get some more stuff. I read some of these cards. It kind of brings it home, you know. And believe me, I got a stack over there. I could read a bunch, but we don't have time. But I just wanted to give you, when I get caught up in myself, and I can do that, I love all your videos. Keep going. It's a Merry Christmas, and there's a scripture in here. Just that right there means a lot. And we get lots of cards. Keep going, you know, because sometimes I don't want to go. All right. By the way, this is the old man glasses. This is how it is. Amazon, $3 a pair. Then there's a little bit more of a message. I love all you do for the channel and all the animals. I'm 61 years old, so I can relate to both of you. A lot of our folks are our age, and that's what I like about our channel. Most folks are our age within a few years, right? So we can relate to one another. And so sorry about the loss of some of the animals in the past, but it happens. Love you both. And your name. So I can go, you know, this just a small sample. Love your channel and family. God bless and Merry Christmas. But there's one, let's see. This is the one that kind of got me, and we've gotten more of these. Let me see if I can do it. Now this, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but that's where it is. She described all of us. She watches all the channels and gave a little brief synopsis on each one of the kids, in even case. And it's wonderful. I look forward to 2024 and pray the Lord will bless you. My husband has Parkinson's, but the Lord is blessing him with a slow reaction to the disease. He's 84 years old, and we've been married for 60 years last July.
Wow.
60 years. God bless your whole family. Tell everyone howdy. Share this day. So this is a happy birthday message. So I guess maybe that was her birthday too on the 13th. She is 79. Hope you have many more. God bless you. Yeah. So we share this day. Happy birthday. And that's from Dot and George. And when I read that, I'm telling you folks, that right there brings it back home to me and makes me feel very blessed to be able to do this. I'm not saying that I won't get caught up in trying to do the best I can and get a little, but this right here means so much to us. And to hear that, I picture Dot and George sitting in their front room or at the coffee table, 84 and 79, and watching our videos and being blessed by them. But Dot and George and everybody in here, I want you all to know, you're the blessing to us, okay? And I just wanted to tell you, I could expand on that, but thank you all. We love you all very, very much, and this means so much when we know you took the time to write all that out, and we know that they're all very heartfelt. And we love you guys very, very much. Appreciate it so much. Okay. Part two of what I wanted to say is, the Grandpa Doss Farms family, and Kyle and Shannon and Chad and Ray and all the grandkids, and we are not immune to the things that happen in this world. We are not of this world, but things happen. We had our big Christmas family celebration last night, and Grandma Lynn, she took some video, and you're going to show that on Monday night's video. So if you want to see some more of the family, in addition to what we had at getting our Christmas trees, you can watch this video tomorrow night. However, my older brother Lee, and you saw him in that video, he got COVID. He has COVID. He was around his daughter and grandkids and son-in-law, so my brother couldn't come, my sister-in-law couldn't come, and turns out a couple of days later now she's got COVID. So they couldn't come, and son-in-law couldn't come because they'd seen him that day. One of our other nieces has an itty-bitty baby, and so they didn't want to come,
Well, she cut his hair too.
She cut Lee's hair, I beg your pardon. She's a beautician. Mm-hmm. That's an old school word. What do you call them? Hairdresser? Beautician? Maybe but anyway, that's what she does. So she had cut Lee's hair, and so she felt like maybe she would be bringing it over too. So we were missing a lot of the family, and it was kind of a bummer.
Different, yeah.
It was different. We had a good time, but it was different. And I called my brother a couple days ago, and he's better now. He's better. But Lee is 66, and it hit him pretty hard, but they're okay. But I just thought, we're not immune. We're just like everybody else. Things happen, and so that's kind of a bummer. And I know that will probably affect some people this year.
We've heard from some of our Doss Farms family members, and they've missed Thanksgiving because of COVID.
Right. And now this time of year, and I know we've got another couple of videos coming out, but just talking about. We've had somebody had lost her mom back, I think, in April, and some people have lost loved ones this year, have not gone through, they have gone through a Thanksgiving now, but not a Christmas. Mm-hmm. And I was thinking, Leanne and I, my dad can relate. My dad passed away 38 years ago on October 31st on Halloween. So we had Halloween, we had Thanksgiving, had Christmas. I remember that. I was 26 years old, and it was devastating. It was the worst of the worst at the time, going through a Thanksgiving and a Christmas without your mom and dad. I'm telling you, and so we can relate. And one of these days, maybe we need to do a live or something. We can talk about it. But there's a lot of things in growing up that both of us went through that we can relate to you. When you tell a story, we get it. We know what loss is. We know how it felt. You don't forget that. Leanne's mom, when her dad died, she lost her mom for 14 years, but she hadn't passed away. Am I right?
Yep.
We'll tell you that story one of these days. 14 years. But she didn't pass away, but they were like this, and then after her dad died, something happened, and it was like she'd lost her mom. Wasn't the same. Then got her back after 14 years. Then she got Alzheimer's, and for 8 years, she lost her. We get it. We get it, folks. Believe me. We like to have a good time on our videos. We love it. We love to make you laugh. There's nothing better than laughing. And but when we know when you all are hurting, and you tell us things in your emails and your text messages and your not text messages, I beg your pardon, your comments and things, don't think for 1 minute that when we tell you, hey, we're going to pray for you, and okay, you know, we're there for, you know, when we say we understand, okay? All right, well, I didn't mean to.
We've made this a happy video.
I just want to keep this, you know, I just want you all to know it means so much to us to share things like this with you, that you share with us, and we want you to know we love you and as much as you love us, and we care for you. We understand when you tell us things. You know, we've got brothers and sisters that are sick right now, and her sister's going through some things, and our family, okay? So that covers it. One of these days we could expand on that. You know, we both have things that we could tell about that y'all would probably just go, wow, you know, wouldn't think that happened. Yep, it did. It does. Okay. All right. Okay. Moving on. So that's kind of what I wanted to get out there. All right. Sorry, didn't mean to make you cry.
I think for me, I have to focus on the happy memories, and I have a lot of happy memories. And I think that, you know, it was tough during Thanksgiving reading a lot of the comments, because there were a lot of people that said, you know, I'm home alone. I don't have anybody. That's tough. Right. That is tough, and it really tugs at your heartstrings. You wish that you could reach out and hug that person. You wish you could be there with that person. You know, we talked about doing a live, and I'll be honest with you, I don't know if I could have done it, because I would have sat here and bawled like I am now, you know, for you. And it's hard. Well,
I've just visited with a lady last night that's been with us for a very long time.
Yeah.
She lives in Maryland. She's by herself. She's got siblings, but nobody lives close to her. She has good friends. She's got good friends, and she's got a good attitude. She's okay. She's okay. But still, when I think about us and being in our family, what we did last night, and she got to experience a little bit of that too.
We took her with us for a little bit.
We took her with us via phone, okay? And she'll probably never do it again, because she probably thinks we're all crazy. She actually left me a message. She left me a message that I haven't read yet. I'm going to get to it, young lady. I just wanted to do it when I could have time and respond to you. So we're going to get there.
She's been with us a long time.
Been with us a long time, and she's a very generous, good soul, good Christian lady. Goodness sakes, we have so many of you out there that way.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's what I wanted to share with you all right there. Now, if you want some funny, and I'm telling you, it got goofy.
Yeah. We'll just give you a little hint. We used to play board games. We used to play, you know, the old-fashioned games like you all have probably played, you know, and every year we've tried to come up with some new ideas. Well, we have now learned what the new generation coming up in the Doss family, what the type of games are going to be. Our niece, and you've met her, and Rayanne surprised us. So you watch tomorrow night's video, and you're going to see a whole nother side, which we did too, and it was hysterical. And you
got a lot of it, didn't you?
I'm going to get even more before we get done.
Right. So
yeah.
It was fun.
You'll enjoy
it. A good time. Listen, God bless all of you. Thank you for watching, not only us, but our entire Doss family. And we consider you all part of our family. And when we tell you we pray for you, we pray for you. And we tell you we understand. Don't forget that, okay? Wherever you're at, if you're by yourself, you're not alone, all right? Many of our extended Doss family members, we all pray for one another, so I know they're praying for you, okay? Until next time.
Bye, everybody.
God bless you. Bye-bye.